5 famous actresses who became homeless. Number 1. Lonnie Willison. Lonnie Willison is a well-known fitness model and magazine cover girl who also acted in a TV series called Expose in 2005. Willison, who was often spotted on red carpets during the early 2000s, has faced challenges with mental health and addiction in recent times. These issues became more severe after her divorce from Jackson in 2014. After experiencing a mental breakdown, Willison was unable to work and fell into significant debt. By 2016, she had lost her rented apartment and could no longer afford her car. Since then, the former cover girl has been seen living on the streets of Los Angeles, scavenging for food in dumpsters, and using a shopping cart to carry her few possessions. In interviews, Lonnie Willison reveals her struggles with addiction and displays a badly broken finger while mentioning she is in constant pain. She now resembles a shadow of who she once was, her frame appearing thin and her smile incomplete. It's hard to believe this is the same person who used to radiate glamour and vitality in her early days. Number 2. Erin Moran. Erin Moran was a mere 13 years old when she stepped onto the set of ABC's Happy Days as the lovable little sister, Joni Cunningham. For years, she lived in the spotlight, her character adored by fans everywhere. But in 1982, everything changed when her character was suddenly taken from her and spun off into a short-lived series with Scott Baio called Joni Loves Chachi. Following the end of both shows, Moran relocated from Los Angeles to the California mountains. She revealed in 1988 that she struggled with depression, which made it difficult for her to secure any further acting opportunities. In 2010, news reports confirmed that her home in California had been foreclosed on, leading her to move in with her mother-in-law in Indiana, where they shared a cramped trailer. At the age of 56, Erin Moran passed away, and toxicology tests confirmed that no illegal drugs were related to her death, nor were any illegal substances found in her residence. The autopsy revealed that she died from complications of stage 4 cancer. According to reports, Moran spent her last days without money or a place to stay after being kicked out of her mother-in-law's trailer park following a drunken brawl. Number 3. Margot Kidder. Margot Kidder became a household name when she starred as Lois Lane alongside Christopher Reeve in Superman. She gained mainstream recognition for her role as Kathy Lutz in the blockbuster horror film The Amityville Horror before returning to the Superman franchise with sequels 2, 3, and 4. In 1990, a car accident on set left her temporarily paralyzed and unable to work for nearly 2 years. This resulted in financial struggles and eventually bankruptcy. In 1996, she suffered a nervous breakdown that left her homeless and living in cardboard boxes around random backyards until she was reported by a homeowner. Her appearance had drastically changed, with chopped hair and missing teeth. However, Kidder managed to turn her life around and settle in Montana. Sadly, in 2018, she tragically passed away at the age of 69 from an overdose of alcohol and drugs, which was ruled suicide. Number 4. Brett Butler. Brett Butler is known as a comedian and for starring in the ABC comedy Grace Under Fire. However, behind the scenes, she struggled with a recurring drug addiction and spent numerous stints in rehab. Due to her erratic behavior caused by substance abuse, ABC terminated Butler from the show in 1998, leading to the series' cancellation. She also made poor financial choices and fell victim to untrustworthy individuals who took advantage of her. In 2011, Butler disclosed to a Hollywood reporter that she had been residing in homeless shelters throughout Georgia. By 2018, she was back in LA working on the occasional TV show, but her career came to a halt once again when Hollywood shut down because of COVID-19. One of her closest friends started a GoFundMe campaign to help the actress out, as she faced eviction from her apartment for being 6 months behind on rent. The campaign successfully raised over $12,000, enough to keep her in her home a little longer in hopes that her acting and stand-up career would pick up again. Number 5. Natasha Lyonne. Natasha Lyonne rose to fame in the early 2000s after her role in the popular teen film American Pie. However, her career took a downward spiral when she battled with addiction, leading to homelessness for a period of time. In 2001, Natasha was arrested for driving under the influence, and 3 years later, she faced charges of trespassing, damaging property, and harassing a neighbor. After being evicted from her friend Michael Rappaport's house in New York, she found herself living on the streets. In 2005, she was hospitalized for various illnesses, including a collapsed lung and hepatitis C. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly in 2012, she revealed that she was as good as dead during that time. Eventually, the charges against her were dropped after she completed court-ordered rehabilitation in 2006. With support from friends like actress Chloe Sevigny, Natasha continued to work on her recovery. Today, she is one of Netflix's biggest stars and has achieved success as both a writer and actress in shows like Russian Doll and Orange is the New Black.